I'm in Malibu, California for the launch of the all-new 2024 Toyota Tacoma pickup, but while the Big T had us here, it debuted two new vehicles, the next generation Camry and this, a new version of the Crown called the Signia.
Toyota is calling the Crown Signia an SUV, but let's face it, if you're a fan of the Volvo XC70 Cross Country, Mercedes-Benz E Class All-Terrain, and the late great Buick Taurus, this is a wagon. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I love station wagons. Throwing out opinions here, I think the Signia works more elegantly and fully formed than the Crown sedan. Toyota has been selling this in Japan, and I've always felt like it was a natural to bring it to the US.
The 2025 Toyota Crown Signia is going to be a Venza replacement. So the last year that the Venza is going to be around will be for the 24 model year. So there will be a little bit of overlap in the sales, but we think this is the best move because they are going to be sitting in the same segment.
The only powertrain is an all-wheel drive hybrid. That's a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine with two electric motor generators. That combines to make 243 horsepower. Toyota says it should average around 36 miles per gallon. There's no drive shaft running to the back tires. Those wheels are driven electrically. Signia has a max tow rating of 2,700 pounds. In case you're wondering, it doesn't appear that the Signia will be available with the max hybrid powertrain like the sedan. This is about premium fuel efficiency.
Toyota Crown Signia is going to be 100% hybrid, but it's just going to have the Toyota Hybrid System Generation 4.
Crown Signia will be available in XLE and limited grades. Toyota's been big on synthetic leather lately, but Signia will be available with the real stuff. The interior has a cockpit vibe, and the Toyota multimedia interface runs on a 12.3-inch screen, which I think is just right, not overbearing. This is a 5-seat vehicle. There is no third row. Certainly looks like everyone should have plenty of space to stretch out. It's a roomy vehicle. I do not have my usual supply of Costco 2-ply here, but I'm guessing this will easily take on 10 packs or the same number of carry-on suitcases. An extension panel makes for a cargo space that's 6.5 feet long. That'll haul a lot of kit. Toyota calls this a hammerhead front end, and it's very similar to what's happening on many of its vehicles. Certainly cleaner than what the company was doing 5 years ago. Like the Crown sedan, Signia is slightly raised, but not overly so. That's actually a good thing if you're the kind of person that has a roof rack and is always loading things like kayaks and bikes on top. It really does make it much easier.
It's great for any activity, and eventually we'll have crossbars as well to use it, but something that makes Crown really unique, we've got that elevated cabin. So it has that great ingress and egress for the vehicle, not only on the lift-up sedan, but also now on the Toyota Crown Signia as well.
And while I haven't driven it, my expectation is that it will drive like a sedan, but offer up the utility of an SUV. That's what wagons are all about, the best of both worlds.
Crown Signia will be available starting in the summer of 2024 as a 2025 model. Now let's move on to Camry. The big news here is it's fully hybrid now. The gas engines have been 86'd.
It will be available with all-wheel drive. It's the same situation as Crown. The back tires are driven with an electric motor. The 5th-generation hybrid system uses a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine and, of course, 2 electric motors. The front-drive model makes 225 horsepower. That's up by 17 horses. All-wheel drive versions make 232, up by 30.
With the research that we've done, we believe people are ready, and especially when you consider today's vehicle with the L4 as the base vehicle, and now we have a hybrid as a base vehicle with 225 horsepower as standard, and great fuel efficiency with that. It is a win-win situation for the customer because of the power and fuel economy. We have 4 grades available, 2 comfort grades, LE and XLE, 2 sport grades, SC and XSE, and you can get front or all-wheel drive on any of those.
I would characterize this as a significant mid-cycle refresh. In profile, you can see that the greenhouse and door panels remain the same. The front gets a significant redo following Toyota's design language that simplifies the lines. Some fairly significant aerodynamic additions. Same goes for the back. It gets refreshed. What you don't see is that Toyota has retuned the suspension for better response and handling.
We have a all-new retuned suspension, got a new brake system. We've added the rear motor, so there are chassis differences that we've made for this. And of course, accommodating the new Toyota Hybrid System Generation 5.
The interior is significantly different with a new dashboard and digital instrument cluster. As expected, it uses Toyota's new multimedia interface that can be had with either an 8 or 12.3-inch screen. XLE and XSE have the option of a 10-inch head-up display. I love head-up displays. Since it's a Toyota, it comes with the very good Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 system, their suite of ADAS active electronic safety tech. It includes automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, automatic high beams, and an effective lane centering system. Features like digital key will also be available on the top grades.
Hey, people are still buying sedans, so it makes sense to improve the Camry. It should be available in the spring of 2024. I hope to drive both of these soon to give you driving impressions, but now you're armed with a little bit of information in case you're thinking about buying a vehicle in the future. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. That's Driven. I'm Tom Volk.